Good evening and welcome to America's Beauty Show 24 What's Next press conference. My name is Frank Folco. I'm the CEO for Cosmetologist Chicago and America's Beauty Show. Since 1912, Cosmetologist Chicago has been producing a nonprofit event for all licensed beauty professionals. Next year will mark 101 years that Cosmetologist Chicago has produced America's Beauty Show, the oldest, largest nonprofit event in the professional beauty industry, and we could not be prouder. Thank you. There are so many people to thank in our history, and we appreciate everyone's support. And tonight we'd like to recognize a few different groups. So when I say your name, if you could please rise up, and we'd like to recognize you. First, we would like to recognize our lifetime members of Cosmetologist Chicago. If you'd please stand, our lifetime members. Next, we'd like to recognize our past presidents and board members of Cosmetologist Chicago. If you'd all please stand. Today, we elected a new board of directors and expanded an advisory council. So our new board of directors and advisory council members, please stand. Thank you. It's so important to get the message out and to get the message out accurately. We'd like to thank our members of the press that are here tonight. So the members of the press. We've been so fortunate to build a team of influencers, and influencers in such a way that they're driving attendance, driving engagement, and driving new people, new artists coming into our professional beauty industry. So I would like to recognize our influencer team. Please stand. Thank you. We have partners here from Beauty Changes Lives, Alibaba, and Fruitful Yield. Please stand. And lastly, the executive team from Cosmetologist Chicago and America's Beauty Show. I just want to say one thing before everyone stands up. I cannot thank our team enough. You guys put your heart and soul into everything that we do. You're so professional. You're always driving to see what's better, what's next. And I want to thank you personally for all of your support. Please join me in thanking the executive team from Cosmetologist Chicago. Come on, Megan. So tonight, for the next 15 minutes, we will review what you can expect at America's Beauty Show 24. What's next? And it will be held on April 20, 21, and 22, right here in Rosemont, Illinois, at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center. We are very, very fortunate to have a rich legacy of leadership. We will close this evening with some final thoughts from our new president, Ms. Laureen Canino. And we will start this evening, good. And we will start this evening with our immediate past president, Mr. Robert Passage. But before I bring Robert up to join me on stage, I want to say a few words. Robert and I both joined the board of directors as adjunct directors many years ago. And over the years, Robert is an industry veteran who has experience and a network that has touched and served so many of us in this room here today. We survived COVID under Karen's firm leadership, and we have continued to grow and thrive under Robert's. This year, we actually regained profitability at Cosmetologist Chicago and America's Beauty Show. Robert, your leadership was instrumental, and on behalf of the board of directors and everyone here in this room, we want to thank you for your years of service and thank you for your leadership as immediate past president of Cosmetologist Chicago. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Mr. Robert Passage to the stage.
I think the guy that deserves a round of applause is Frank Folco, so please give it up for Frank. It takes a village to be successful, and Frank has certainly surrounded himself with a wonderful team, so thank you for everything that you do, Frank. We had our annual business meeting just an hour ago, and I'm going to share a few highlights with you. I know some of you have heard me say this already, but there's always people that you have to thank because it's not about one person, right? It's amazing how quickly time goes by. I served as your president for the last 2 years. I've been on your board of directors for 14 years. I've been a member of this association since 1984, and I've been coming to the America's Beauty Show, formerly the Midwest Beauty Show, since I was just a little boy. In fact, Fausto, who's been a member of this organization for 63 years, started coming to this when I was born, 1960. So Fausto, thank you. Benet, you've been coming to this show for more than 60 years as well. It's members like that that really, truly tell you how much this association and this trade show means to our beauty and wellness community. So I want to thank you all for that. You know, associations and trade shows have been struggling. They certainly struggled during COVID. And, you know, Frank joined us in January of 2020. COVID hit in March of 2020. Can you imagine getting a new job and trying to launch a show the next month? Well, unfortunately, it didn't happen, as many of you know. March of 20, we didn't have a show. We did have one that fall, a small one. And then since then, it has grown. And this past year, our 100-year anniversary, we had over 21,000 attendees at our trade show this year. I think that deserves a big round of applause because it's our biggest show to date. So. You know, beauty and wellness is a touchy-feely business, right? I mean, we live in a digital world today. Everything is online. Whether it's digital marketing. I mean, Frank did a class today. I call him Professor Fulco now. He is actually a professor because he teaches at the university level. Taught us a little bit about digital marketing and how that really helped transform our show this year so that we could have 21,000 attendees. And a lot of that has to do with influencers like yourself, right? Reaching out to your communities and getting them to understand why it is that you come to this show and why they should come to it as well. So again, thank you guys for all that you do. There's so many people to thank. First and foremost, the board of directors that served under me for the last 2 years. I want to say a big thank you to you guys, the CC staff and our partners who work with us very closely. Thank you under Frank's leadership, obviously. I want to thank Chris Stevens and his staff that run the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center here. Without their help, moving from the McCormick Place back to Rosemont, they've been terrific partners for us to work with. So again, thank you so much. So as Frank mentioned at our annual business meeting, we voted in a new board of directors, and I'm just going to quickly ask those individuals to stand so you can see for yourself who will be part of that. We have 11 board seats. 2 of those are adjunct non-voting members. Maggie Bujak. Maggie, are you here? Can you stand up for a moment? Maggie, congratulations. Robert Reed is not here, but some of you may know Robert from Ergo. He is on our adjunct director board as well. Beata Luberta Goodman is a new director on our board. Beata. She's going to be representing the skincare side of our industry. That was a big part of what we were hoping to do, was to expand the diversity of our board, and we certainly did that. Rudy Moser. Rudy, thank you for your service all these years, and congratulations. Anna Manukian, new board member. Congratulations, Anna. And Erskine Reeves, director. Erskine, congratulations. We have a barber on our board now. Our secretary, Mariah Villarreal. Mariah, thank you. And our treasurer, Anthony Gordon. Anthony, thank you so much. Our vice president, Larry Kane. And a big round of applause for our new president, Lorene Canino. I told Lorene I'm not going anywhere. I've been around for a long time, but I told my father many years ago, I said, what can I do to give back to an industry that's been so great to our family and to our business? And he said servant leadership. And so I made it a point to join. I think the first board I was on was the Illinois Association of Cosmetology Schools. I joined that board probably more than 40 years ago. I've served on many boards throughout my career, and this certainly has been one of my favorite boards to serve on. Obviously, being born and raised in Chicago, Cosmetology Chicago has had a big impact on my life and my family's business. So again, I want to thank our community for coming tonight and for being a part of it. So again, thank you very much. And with that, I'd like to bring Megan Goggin up. Megan, come on up. Thank you, guys.
Good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best freaking night of my life, and wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride, baby. Don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright, 'cause I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best freaking night of my life, and wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride, baby. Don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright.
Well, here we are. What a delightful moment this is. Thank you all for coming. I can feel the love in the room, sincerely feel the love in the room, and send it all right back. And in 6 blissful months from now, we're going to be gathering once again in the sunlight of spring. As a team, we have put a tremendous amount of thought and collaboration into our 2024 theme. What's next encompasses looking towards and planning for the future. What's next embodies imagination and wisdom. What's next encapsulates creativity with an approachable feel. Our theme is maximalism, which is the opposite of minimalism, covering the palette, bright, playful colors, with a nod to the late 90s, early 2000s Y2 cool. We are driven by thinking ahead of our time and providing the tools to help support our industry through advanced and cutting-edge education. This year's overarching theme, What's Next, symbolizes a spirit of innovation, inclusivity, and a forward-looking perspective on the future of beauty. This April brings our 101st show, 101 years strong. We are stable in our legacy. We are rich in our history. We have deep respect for the generations that have gone before us, our legends, our icons, our board of directors, who have dedicated their careers and themselves to the industry that we know and love. Legacy may be defined as one's character, reputation, the life one leads, setting positive examples for others, helping to guide their futures. We welcome inclusivity and acceptance. Come as you are. You belong here. These are elements that we pride ourselves on here at America's Beauty Show. The next generations behold limitless potential, and many of you are here with us tonight. So once again, I'm going to call you each up by name. So if you could also just remain standing so that until, we're going to give you a round of applause. But we have 11 social media sensations here with us tonight that have a total combined audience of over 16 million followers. 16 million followers. I mean, that's incredible. So with that, I would like to proudly welcome our influencer team. Benny Alvarez, please stand up. Meg Gilbert. Marky Hibbler. Bailey Lavender. Kendra Lee. Amaya Akamoto. China Ray. Lexi Rainbolt. Stu Stiles. Siri Parks. Teresa Van Dam. Thank you. We are so happy that you are all here. We are so happy that you are all here because that's why we're here. Thank you, everyone. Love you back. What's next will continue to light the way. It's what brings us together and through a spirit of service. We've curated an experience that will educate and foster a sense of togetherness amongst our attendees. ABS 24 is sure to be another unforgettable experience. We have so much in store for you tonight, and here to kick off our official model imagery campaign that took place in August in Austin by the outstanding Ulta Beauty Pro team, I warmly welcome Anna Manukin and Nick Stenson.
Welcome officially to shoot day. Energy here feels great. There's a lot of things happening, as you can see.
So today is the day we're shooting the images for all the hair we prepped yesterday.
The collaboration is like a family partnership.
We have an opportunity as Ulta Beauty to bring to life the trends that are expected to see not only on the stages, but in the salon for the years ahead.
Ulta Beauty was able to create a visual experience where we're drawn in and we can feel connected.
So we love this partnership.
The 2024 color is crushing on apricot.
We made the colors like pop, way more saturated.
So everything from the wardrobe to the hair to the entire set design is all about having fun color.
So when I started seeing what they were thinking for the visuals that they were going to create for their marketing assets, I was like, okay, this is the theme for it. Then I want to start creating hair that feels reminiscent of the early 2000s. And then how do we make it 2023?
It was a lot of fun to kind of take those concepts and those ideas of pop culture and flip it all on its head to reimagine what it would look like today.
Paying homage to the 90s, but a newer and updated version for 2023.
This shoot was really exciting for me, being a passionate colorist, because we have a lot of really graphic color looks happening.
I came in and I saw the color palettes, I saw the brief, and I was like, it's all coming together. It's so perfect.
So this has been a fun time to be able to show up and be bold.
What's next is continuing to celebrate each individual person's beauty.
I think what's next is just individuality and celebrating what your personality is with your hair.
So what's next? I really think that with every trend, we're always going back and revisiting and making it fresh.
I would like to think in my mind that maybe we'll be reliving the 60s soon, the mod style, if anyone remembers that. You guys can Google that.
I think what's next is just learning to enjoy where you are. So I'm excited for what's next.
Thank you. Well, as you can see, the team had a blast creating the new collection that you're going to see all over this convention center in the spring. And I would say, on behalf of Ulta Beauty and the entire Ulta Beauty team, we have just had such an honor and a pleasure creating these looks year after year. And I will tell you, last year, for the 100-year anniversary, we thought we kind of knocked it out of the park, and we're like, how are we gonna do that again? We wanna do something cool and fresh and different. And when you see the colors of this year and you see the energy, what we wanted it to really emulate was vibrancy, excitement, joy, everything that's happening in the industry right now, and bringing it to life in a way that is aspirational, but still attainable. And under the leadership of Anna Manukian, who leads our Ulta Beauty Pro team, she was creative lead on this with David Lopez. So you wanna talk a little bit about it?
Absolutely, thank you. This was definitely one for the
books for our team internally because we had so much fun and so much collaboration creating this collection. The reality is that over 20,000 people walk through the doors of ABS Chicago, and they're looking for inspiration. They're looking to have something that's going to motivate them so that they can continue to make the world a more beautiful place. And so we take that responsibility of how do we motivate those who motivate others, who really bring out the beauty in this world, especially right now when we can all need a bit more beauty in the world. We took that job really seriously, and we really wanted to create images that were aspirational, but yet that were attainable. That whether you're an influencer, you can see yourself, right, with images with trending images, whether you're a salon professional that's trying to find a way to continue to perfect your craft while considering yourself an artist and having fun, but yet paying the bills, or whether you're somebody that's looking for a new start and you want to update your image. What you'll find in all of the images is that regardless of where you are going to be able to see a reflection of yourself on those walls. And so it's been a pleasure and an honor, and we can't wait for you to truly experience what's next for all of us, not only at the show, but as an industry. So thank you.
And what I would just finish by saying is one of the cool things that we're going to be doing as an Ulta Beauty team in the spring at the show is we are going to be recreating all of these looks in education classes so people could learn how to recreate these looks on their guests in the salon every day. So we can't wait to see you all this spring. Good?
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm thrilled to have you all here today to hear about the exciting new experiences that are coming to America's Beauty Show 2024. We have 3 amazing stages. We have our runway, our edutainment stage, showcasing some of the biggest companies and names in the industry. Our panel and keynote room, an intimate setting, allowing our attendees to get up close and personal with the educators and the artists. And our barber connection, where vintage meets modern in a multi-barber working in the round showcase. In addition to the stages, ABS 2024 will feature over 250 individual classes and workshops. Back this year is celebrity stylist Ted Gibson and Jason Backey, bringing an immersive workshop experience like you've never seen before. For us foodies out there, think Top Chef meets Chopped. We have a dedicated classroom featuring the industry's most popular social media influencers who are all sitting up here today. Christopher Benson and the CBC team are bringing in an international roster of artists showcasing global trends in addition to bringing us their live experience on Sunday evening. And we'll be partnering with Sedesco Section USA as the exclusive offering of Sedesco education in the US, featuring our chair, Lydia Sarfati, as well as Sedesco diplomats from around the world. And don't forget, all of our attendees can attain all of their continuing education credits in one weekend by joining us at America's Beauty Show 2024. Not only do we have education, we have some amazing competitions for all of our attendees. We're partnering with BeautyCast Network, who will be hosting 4 different student competitions over showcasing hair, skin, nails, and makeup. Andis is coming back this year to power the Copy the Cut competition hosted on the Barber Connection. The competition will feature a look of their latest collection by Kevin Luchman called Retro Revival, inspired by the 90s fashion revival, which we've been seeing here this evening. And of course, we'll be celebrating the ABS Global Image Awards. The ABS Global Image Awards celebrates the passion and artistry of the emerging stylists in a video and image competition featuring professionals and students. After an extremely successful 2024, this year's participants from across the globe have the opportunity to submit their fiercest collections and storytellings. We will have 10 categories this year, culminating in the Leo Passage Gold Trophy, presented to the entrant with the highest overall score determined by an esteemed panel of judges. The theme of the 2024 competition is maximalism, as was so wonderfully explained by Megan, Nick, and Anna just a few moments ago. The entry process is currently open through January 25th. We will be selecting our finalists and announcing them to you on February 20th, with the winners being announced on April 20th, Saturday evening, with an action-packed evening of awards, celebration, and a great concert by our great friends here in Chicago, 2 Hype Crew. We're excited to showcase the newest trends, artists, competitions, and learning about new opportunities at America's Beauty Show 2024. Thank you very much, and I I'm thrilled to announce and bring up the pleasure of inviting Karen Gordon.
I've been asked to say a few words about a part of ABS that is very near and dear to me. Each year, Cosmetologist Chicago presents 2 very special awards at America's Beauty Show, and I'm pleased to tell you a little bit more about them. First is the Fred A. Piatoni Award for industry service. It is named after a gentleman who was a CC member for more than 60 years. Fred was our president from 1967 to 1968, and after he served as our executive director while mentoring others who rose to that position. His leadership ensured the continued success of our organization by growing the Midwest Beauty Show, which of course now is America's Beauty Show, into one of the largest and most anticipated beauty industry events in the country. This award was established in 2016 to celebrate and honor not only Fred's contributions to our industry, but also to honor an individual who represents the highest ideals that Fred championed in his career. Fred believed that only a few industry colleagues have, 1, tirelessly supported the practitioners and owners of professional salons, 2, have been a major contributing factor to the overall success of the professional side of our industry, and 3, have wholeheartedly embraced the efforts of Cosmetologist Chicago and America's Beauty Show. Previous and well-deserving recipients of this award are Pat Parenti, the former president and chairman of the L'Oreal Professional Products Division, Mr. Yoshikawa, president and CEO of Takara Belmont, Dr. Farouk Shami, founder and chairman of Farouk Systems, which includes Chi, BioSilk, and Esquire Grooming, and Robert Reed, owner of Ergo Styling Tools. We also proudly give the Jerry Gordon Salon Business Leadership Award, which is nearest and dearest to my heart. Jerry was a Chicago salon owner for more than 40 years, a CC member for more than 50 years, and also served as a board member and was one of our past presidents of the association as well. He was recognized not only as a talented hairdresser, but as a very astute businessman. He was the creator of the method of double shifting, which allowed salons to double their revenue without doubling their space, a system that many salon owners adopted and still implement today. The Jerry Gordon Salon Business Leadership Award was established in early 2015 to celebrate and honor not only Jerry's contributions to our industry, but to also honor a salon owner who exemplifies the values that Jerry practiced and embraced, which include sound business practices, ethical integrity, lifelong learning, serving as an educator, mentoring others, while being a leader through selfless work and contributing to the overall growth and success of the hairdressing industry. Previous recipients of the Jerry Gordon Salon Business Leadership Award are Jerry himself and Frank Gironda. The first year, Frank was also a past president and past owner of Frank Gironda Salon and Day Spas. Nick Arojo of Arojo NYC in New York City. Our beloved Candy Shaw of Jameson Shaw Salons and Sunlights. Eric Fisher, owner of Eric Fisher Salons and Eric Fisher Academies. Frank Gambuza, the owner of Salon Visage. Ginger Boyle, educator, owner of Planet Salon. And last year, David Wagner, owner of Jute Salons and Spas. So we have a steamed list of recipients for both of the awards. So we look very forward to announcing the 2023 recipients of the Fred A. Piatoni Award for Service and the Jerry Gordon Salon Business Leadership Award at an upcoming press conference prior to ABS. I can't reveal the names today. It's still a secret. So I ask you to stay tuned, and I look forward to giving those awards at our show.
So if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. And we're so fortunate to have such excellent partnerships for America's Beauty Show. And we could not do it without our partners. As we look to continue to constantly innovate and respond to the needs of our community, we have to reach out to our partners and get help. And we are very, very fortunate to have a list of partners that have really contributed to will be contributing to the success of 2024. One of the group of partners that really makes a difference, obviously every year, is our exhibitor partners. And the sales team that's here tonight has been working so diligently to re-engage more and more brands into our event. And following COVID, so many manufacturers decided to not participate in shows for health reasons, but are now starting to find their way back to our community. So to our community, I want you to know that we are listening. We know that we need more brands to come back to our show, and we are working with all of our brands to come back. And I'd like to call out a few key brands that have come back in a very, very big way. First is Babyliss Pro. Babyliss Pro is one of the leaders in barbering, and they are back in a very, very big way at America's Beauty Show. Wet Brush is back in a very big way at America's Beauty Show. JCPenney Salons is coming back and is recruiting again within our industry. In the nail category, Glitter Bells. Glitter Bells is one of the largest, hottest brands in the UK that are coming here to our show. Skin Script, Christina, both in the skincare category, and Rapid Lash coming back. So we're continuing to expand, reach out to founder-owned brands, and continue to expand our footprint on the exhibitor front. Ulta Beauty continues to be a key sponsor for our event, and we cannot do it without Ulta Beauty, and I want to thank Ulta Beauty again. You know, our philanthropic partners, Beauty Changes Lives, Beauty Gives Back, Unite as One. We as a nonprofit are here to serve, but we also reach out to our community of nonprofits and try to extend our reach to service our industry. And last but not least, we were able to form a strategic partnership with an innovative company that I'm sure you're all familiar with, which is Alibaba. And Alibaba is a B2B platform that we are working closely with. And Matthew Leopold and Jessica are here from Alibaba. I'd encourage you to reach out to them during the cocktail hour. And where manufacturers, our exhibitors, our brands can now start to expand their footprint globally. So not only here in the United States, but also globally. And we've partnered with Alibaba. Thank you for joining us. So before I bring up our next speaker, I want to just frame some thoughts on this. We reached out again to our attendees, and we asked our attendees, what would you like to see more of? What would you like to learn more of at America's Beauty Show? And the number one answer, hands down, the number one answer was health and wellness. Our community wants to live a healthier lifestyle. They are under a lot of pressure. They are on their feet all day. I don't have to tell you anything for all of you that are licensed beauty professionals here in the room, okay? But living a healthier lifestyle is critical. And we responded to that need by reaching out to our local partners here in Chicago, which we're so fortunate to have, is Fruitful Yield. Fruitful Yield, just so you know, is a small retailer, and you'll hear more about them from Jessica early, but Fruitful Yield is a small retailer here in Chicago. And we partnered with Fruitful Yield the same way that we've partnered with our distributor partners like Salon Centric in the past. And Fruitful Yield answered the call. And we are so happy to welcome you to America's Beauty Show. And we look forward to our Health and Wellness Pavilion, which will be one of our big additions here at America's Beauty Show. So with that, I would like to bring up our new partner for the Health and Wellness Pavilion, which you'll be able to experience at America's Beauty Show 2024, Miss Jessica Early from Fruitful Yield.
Thank you, Frank. Fruitful Yield is honored to partner with America's Beauty Show to bring health and wellness to their members, so we're super excited to be here. So Fruitful Yield is a family-owned health food and supplement company founded over 60 years ago with a mission to provide healthy and affordable products to our communities. At our core is the health and wellness and education that we provide, the relationships we cultivate with our shoppers and communities. We are strong believers that beauty, health, and wellness are intrinsically woven. Wellness is beauty. We are extremely excited to sponsor the Health and Wellness Pavilion at ABS. So let me paint you a captivating picture of what this is going to look like. So within our Health and Wellness Pavilion, you're going to find a number of natural health supplement brands, all with an equally shared passion to educate consumers and beauty professionals. You will find trained, knowledgeable Fruitful Yield team members ready to provide valuable information on how to incorporate supplements into your daily health and wellness. We will be providing informative health chats every day of the show on topics of digestive health, mood and stress, menopause and hair loss, and pain. So Fruitfully Yield joins the American Beauty Show this year to educate beauty professionals on how beauty is not only skin deep, but how beauty begins from within. So we welcome you to visit the Fruitfully Yield Health and Wellness Pavilion this year, a realm where the enchanting harmony of wellness and beauty converge. We invite you to ask questions, explore our products, share in the excitement for maintaining health and wellness. Every person that comes through our pavilion is going to learn new information that they can pass on to family, friends, and even clients. So we look forward to meeting all of our beauty professionals this year and hope to transcend conventional boundaries while nourishing beauty from the inside out. So we thank the ABS team for this opportunity, and we look forward to collaborating in the years to come. Thank you.
I am heavily scripted today for me because Frank insisted on multiple phone calls I had to be under 3 minutes. Beauty Changes Lives is thrilled to partner with Cosmetologist Chicago for our annual gala, our after party, and the CEO Roundtable at America's Beauty Show, taking place on Sunday, April 21st. The gala is the highlight of Beauty Changes Lives year and raises funds and awareness to support both future and licensed professionals in beauty and wellness. This year, we are dedicating the event to the power of one, everyone, a celebration of unity, vision, and giving back, all in one evening for one industry with one combined mission. We will be very pleased to recognize our invaluable supporters, share stories of lives that have been transformed, and pay tribute to members of our community who've had a significant impact on our industry. Once again, Sanvia will be our host, and we have we are thrilled. And our gala committee is led by Karen Short from Universal Companies, Megan Murray from Ulta Beauty, and April McCoy from Ruzel. The event is being produced by Pivot Point under the creative direction of Pivot Point's Kevin Cameron. We're equally proud of the support we're getting from companies like Wella, Ulta, Universal Companies, Aveda, Sola, and Great Clips, among others. So thank you to our community. Earlier in the day, we're once again going to be hosting our CEO Roundtable, giving industry thought leaders a unique opportunity to share perspectives, come together, and help shape the future of the beauty industry. Beauty Changes Lives is a nonprofit organization, and the funds we raise go to our programs, which include scholarships, mentorships, and industry awareness. And since 2012, we've raised over $7 million to positively impact over 1,500 lives. Other initiatives include our one-day, one-ticket fundraiser being held March 21st, a month earlier, 3-2-1, at multiple locations, and we hope a lot of these people here are able to participate in that event. And our active support of the No Beauty Secrets industry recruitment, retention, and advocacy campaign created by the Unite as One coalition of beauty and wellness associations, of which Cosmetologist Chicago is an active member. If you have any questions, please reach out to Robert Passage or myself. We'll be happy to help, or you can go to beautychangeslives.org/gala. We look forward to seeing all of you there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate all of your hard work that you're doing at BCL and Unite as One. Before we wrap it up and bring up Ms. Lorene Canino, our new president of Cosmetologist Chicago, I just want to share a few thoughts with you. You know, we think about what's next, and we think about this event that so many people are working together to produce. And we want to thank all of you for coming out and supporting us tonight in this launch of What's Next. But I'll just share with you the spirit of Cosmetologist Chicago and America's Beauty Show. We are a nonprofit event. We are here to serve all licensed beauty professionals. So when you think about what's next is you. What do you want next for you? Do you want better health and wellness? Do you want more education? Do you want to be inspired with new brands and products that will help you apply your craft? Do you want to network with colleagues? Do you want to be part of a community that loves and lifts up, not puts down? That's what we are. That's Cosmetologist Chicago, and that will never go out of style. That's why it's existed since 1912. We're here to stay. We are What's Next, all of us in this room. And what's next is a new leader. Her name is Lorene Canino. Please welcome her to the stage.
Hi, all. Hello. Hey, influencers. Nice to see your faces again. Thank you. I just want to say what an honor it is to be your next president. And like Robert said before, it takes a village. It takes all of us to to bring our community together. So I just hope that these next 2 years I can help bring the community together and help everyone be acknowledged and be part of our community, because everyone matters. We want everyone to feel welcome. So I just hope to be a great leader for the next 2 years and work with all of you. And please join our committees. We plan on changing so much of what we've done in the past. It's our opportunity now. With our advisory panel of over 50 people, we'll meet twice a year. And we've added to our board. We have adjunct now. So we definitely hear you, and we want to move forward with what's next for all of you. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Mayor Brad Stevens. The Village of Rosemont is proud of the long-standing relationship with America's Beauty Show and the Village of Rosemont. We're glad you're here, and we hope that you enjoy your stay. The Village of Rosemont is all about supporting small businesses, much like most of the salons that you operate every day. In Rosemont, you can expect quality service, entertainment, and safety. So now let's get on with the show. Have a great time.
Thank you all for coming. Find out everything that's happening from today and the coming months. Download the app. And with that, thank you again for coming. Please do join us in the lobby for a cocktail and networking hour. Thank you again.